For this example, we're going to use our 5¼ inch fence, which is it's 5¼ inches wide, and we're going to do 4 rails. So we're going to do 5.25 inch, and the number of rails we're going to do is 4. So in order to figure out how much fence I'm going to need, I got to take the 1,100 feet times 4 rails divided by 660 feet to a roll, which is 6.67, and I'll round that number up to 7 rolls of material. So we got 7 660-foot rolls, 5.25 inch. And the next thing I need to figure is end buckles for my termination points, where I start and where I stop. We know that we have 6 ends, and I'm doing 4 rails, so I'll need 24 end buckles. So I take 6 ends times 4 rails, and that's 24. So I need 24 end buckles. And I know that I'm usually figure a splice buckle per roll of fence, so I'm throwing in 7 splice buckles. And the next thing we need to figure is spoolers. So you need a spooler for every stretch of fence, and a spooler can pull up to 330 feet. So in this example, I've got 2 gates here. I'll need a spooler here, and this stretch here I'm going to need a spooler, and then this big stretch I'm estimating based on the fact that if it's 1,100 feet, if I take the 1,100 divided by 4, because I don't know what my sides are, that's roughly 270 feet a side. Or excuse me, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. So I take 1,100 divided by 5, if they were all equal, and it'd be about 220 feet, so that I know 2 spoolers on this line to cover this fence. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spoolers times 4 rails is 16 spoolers total. So for this application I need 16 spoolers to tighten it up. Okay, I've got 2 gate openings, so I know that I'm going to need 2 gates, and for this example we'll say our gates are 12 footers, so I need to add 2 12-foot gates. The next thing is paint. Does the customer want post paint? I know that post paint is 60 posts to a 5-gallon bucket. So in this example, we've got a little over 115 posts, so I'll need 2 5-gallon buckets of paint. The next thing basically is just to make sure that my gates, I need to latch them shut, so I'm going to need 2 gate latches. And then what I need to do at the end of this, and this is basically all the materials that we'll need to pull this project off, what I need to do is add all these items up and then divide it by my 1,100 feet, and then that gives me a price per foot. And that's your basic fence estimate.